I know I'm late, but I just want to get back into making videos. So I know I'm late with this character, but this is the newest character in Last Cloudia. It's Demon Lord Karma-Noug. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's basically a demon lord. We've seen this character in the story, and honestly, he's a bit disappointing. He's not that good. Honestly, just to get it over with, just in case you want to know, he's not worth it. Don't go after him. If anything, I would say save up your gems. Since we had a collab, I know some of us probably spent a lot of our gems, crystals, which is fine, it's understandable. But right now is the best time to save. Not only that, but they added story and so much different things. I believe we'll be getting tower next update, which is tomorrow for me. The next update we have the tower, which for me it's easy 3000. And the main reason why I say that is because the Redux, we have Arc back, and he's probably one of the best characters still. He probably won't be power crept until probably around October. I believe it's October or November. It might be October whenever we have the 7.5 Annie. Half Annie basically. Usually half Annie, or if not Annie, that's whenever we get characters that usually power creep the previous character that came out during that Annie. So this is a character that is a must-have. I believe after this character we'll get Leonardo, which Leonardo is also very good. Not only that, but he's surprisingly good in arena for some reason. Well, he has long range skills and he also has freeze. That's what makes him pretty good in arena. And the main reason why I say save up gems is because Yuta is also coming out, which is this character, just in case anybody missed her. Let me see if I can find her. This is probably my favorite unit as of right now. I keep using her a lot. She's probably the best mage. The only downside about her is that she doesn't have universal elements. I believe she's only limited to fire, earth, and light. So she doesn't have... You could add ice, thunder, and dark magic. You could add it to her, but I mean, it's not really worth it. It's pricey, and it's also... Within her kit, she doesn't really benefit whenever she uses those different magics. She only benefits fire, earth, and light. Mainly light, but right now I have her as a fire mage. I will be getting this character's paids. I did not get it last time since I don't usually get paids, but I really like this character a lot. Not only that, but we also have this new Stomia. I'm still working on it. This Stomia is very good on her as well, so I will be getting this character's paid whenever she comes back. I just very much like her. She's a very strong mage. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about her. I'm here to talk about the newest character. Let me find him. It took me a minute to find him, but I found him. I actually did get this character. I did the step up. I just had a few extra gems, so I decided to do the step up. He's an ice unit, which I would say that's pretty bad. Most ice units are good in arena, but this character is made sort of like he's basically like a CE boss killer, but also he has a few skills that seem pretty good in PvP, but that's not enough to make him meta in PvP. He just doesn't really provide too much in PvP. He's an ice unit. He has pretty good health. I believe his STR is pretty low, but for me I added some stuff for him for STR. Mind, int, defense. He does have a large MP pool. I'm not sure why. I believe it's one of his skills that uses MP in order for something. We'll look at it. But anyways, this is my build that I have on him. I'm gonna show his build. For his equips, this is what I have. You can use Lake's Gold Mine. I'm not quite sure where I got these two. The weapon and the armor, I'm not quite sure where I got them from, but I am trying to upgrade them because they're very nice, especially for this character. This is probably one of the best claws, free claws that is ice. It basically gives him ice skills, special plus 20 and plus 25. Not only that, but you also want to make this character into a skill attacker. We'll go over it in a bit. And I also gave him this armor. It makes him into a dragon type, which I'm not sure. I believe he's a creature, so it doesn't really matter what type he is. This basically gives him dragon type. I like this right here. The ice plus 10 gives him cap, physical magic attack damage taken minus 15. It's pretty nice considering that there isn't that many. Well, there is a few different armors that I have, but I don't know. I like this one for some reason. It just feels right for him since it has the ice damage. For his equip or accessories, I have this one. I believe I got this one from Story. When hidden attribute weakness with ice, gives him more damage and cap. And I also gave him the Systomia, which is just some ice damage and crits. And for the crest, I don't really have that many crests. I just gave him a random one. For over here, wait, let's go over his trait first. He does have this, which is Laceration. He is a Laceration unit. When laceration is high enough, it cuts his own HP. No, it's basically the same description as laceration, just cuts a percentage of 15% of laceration. But the benefit on this character is that whenever he does laceration, he gets a trample buff. And it says within equipping one weapon, laceration. Each time laceration happens, he basically gets a cap. I believe that's a universal cap. It's not like a special cap. The first one he gets 50,000, the second one gets another 50,000, and the last one he gets 200,000. It resets each wave, so obviously you will see this happen during boss battles. The trample buff activates. Also, whenever it activates, it gives him an HP. This is the main reason why his STR is probably low, because whenever he activates this trample buff, he gets an HP buff, and he also gets STR buff. And when equipped with one weapon, he gets a cap of 180,000. So that's why I give him one weapon. And I believe you want him to equip a claw because of his trait 2. When equipped in one weapon, ice, and it's an ice weapon, or it doesn't have to be an ice weapon, it just says ice damage plus 40, damage cap 180,000. Boss wave restores 1 SCT stocks for all skills. Damage taken from bosses minus 40, clearly setting up that he's a PvE boss. Units won't flinch from physical attacks. That's very nice because I really much hate his animations, but I guess the nice thing is that he won't flinch, which is nice. And when equipped with one ice claw, that's why it has to be an ice claw, he gets a crit rate of 12, he gets another cap, and critical skill attacking, chance to restore SCT for 1 second skills used. That's why you want to make him into like basically a skill attacker, but also give him crits. So what I have him equipped with is very nice. He has the claw, it's ice, that benefits his trait. This just gives him ice, and especially the Histomia equipment, this gives him some crits and ice damage. And that's pretty much it for him. Going back to his skill 2, I believe, yeah, it says it pulls that unit. The skill 2 is kind of cool, but I mean it's useless against bosses since you can't really move a boss. I really much hate his skills because you can't really spam them. He kind of does this weird, they're very long, he does like a weird jump animation, especially his S3. He kind of like jumps forward, up. I don't really like it. His ultimate, I don't really like using ultimate, so I can't really say if his ultimate is strong, but it should be strong once you proc the traits up here, the trample buff and buff up here. But anyways, let's go to his skills that he has equipped. These are his normal skills. He has Divinity Buster, that's very nice. Physical attack counters to God, Dragon Spirits, Undead, that's nice that he has that. He also has Auto Crit, which is expensive, 9 SC, so it's very nice that he has that in here. So far, I don't see any crit up, so that's the downside. Moving along, he just has Claws, Special Boost, Giant Ambition. Obviously, he's meant to fight bosses. This is where it gets interesting. He has Pink Connector. Laceration gives the target 600 when using skill. Whenever using a skill, the same target enemy. I'm not quite sure what this means. It's just something to do with laceration. This is another why I talked about his skill. Special might be good because of this. Special 120, damage 35. To enemies near death, gradually boost STR over 60 seconds. So this is where he gets another 100%. I believe this stacks up with his trample buff, so that's probably why his STR is pretty low. Battle start. This is probably one of the good things about him when it comes to arena. He basically gives a minus 50% debuff. Base closest of the enemies. Battle start, auto cast Shadow Wall 2, physical attack damage minus 70. Chance to cut effect 1% when taking physical damage, so that's good. On basic, status elements resist plus 1. That's nice when it comes to debuffs. He doesn't get debuffs. And he also has continuous cut HP, but physical attack damage special. I might take this off on him, I'm not quite sure. Then he has these, which is his, whenever you upgrade him to 120, just gives him some laceration boosts and damage. Now going over the skills that I gave him crit up. Once I get his SC higher, I'll probably give him critical up 3 and also 1. I also gave him Silver Lining. This is the main reason why I'll probably take off this skill, which I didn't know he had. It's cutting his HP, and I don't really like that because In order to activate Silver Lining, I need his HP to be max. Since I am going to make him like a crit unit, I also give him Proud Force so he can recover HP. I gave him crit power. I also gave him Pride because he needs some STR. I also gave him Ardors for the crit. Gave him Claw Boost, obviously. Gave him another crit. Gave him some more Claw Boost since he is required. Oh, I actually do have crit up 3 on him already, so anyways, he does require a claw, so I did give him a lot of claw boost. Rising Brave, I believe I gave him this just for some STR. He's already doing this within his skills, so I'm hoping that this does stack. I'm not quite sure. It should stack with his original traits. Give him Giant Killing, Ice Drive, Giant Killing, Ice Mega Drive, Claw Boost. So it's pretty basic, his kit that I gave him. I'm basically just making him into like a claw boss skills boosts. Basically that's all I gave him for skills, just basically boost for his skills against bosses whenever he's using a claw. It's pretty basic. He also has a anima, or it's actually a charisma, all allies plus 35 when it comes to ice, and that's pretty much it, and a cap. So one of the worst charismas, is not that great. It just gives ice damage. So for me, I don't think this is probably one of the best. It's not one of the best out there, but it's something. I'm not sure why they keep giving characters animas instead of giving them some charisma or animas, they might as well just give them something else within this kit. I don't know why they keep doing this for characters, but anyways, moving along, I just have this equipped, just showing it again. Other than that, he's a pretty disappointing unit. He's cool looking. His skills are cool, but I mean, they're not great. They take forever to... You can't spam them. That's the thing that I hate the most. Other than that, he's not a unit that is a must-have. He's pretty bad. And like I said, you should probably go after Ark and Yuta. And I would say Leonardo is way better than this new unit that just came out. Other than that, we also have this Insights of Elsa, which I haven't seen anybody build her, and I don't really want to. I don't think she will be worth it. Oh, another thing that I would say is, if you're a new player, even if you're an old player, I would highly recommend getting this limited set. It's basically just a cheap... The main reason why they did this Anime Expo, it's just a special set. I believe you can buy it 3 times. I bought it 3 times. And the main reason why I bring that up is because you're guaranteed a unit, so it's very nice. It's cheap, it's just 300. And I would say this is a must-have to do. Instead of doing the step-ups, this is probably the best thing you can do to get a character. You can get one of the newest characters. You can get Yuta, Judica, Demon Lord Nog. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But basically, you can get one of the newer units. Sadly for me, I used all 3. I did not get any. Well, I have most units, so I didn't expect to get any. But I believe I got Granada's, Kaine, and I forgot who else. But they were all dupes, which I'm fine with because I kind of figured I would get dupes. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I will talk about what's coming up with the news. I wasn't able to watch it. I just watched towards the end, which it is Kaine that we're getting a new unit. I believe I can't remember what her kit said, but I don't think she's going to be a must-have, but she does seem fun. We also have another LR, which I would probably say the LRs are probably the best thing to go after during the summer events. I believe we're getting 3,000 special. That's very nice. We have a special login bonus. Units exchange tickets. They did say we'll get one for free. The main unit that I would go after is Liberith. She's a Laceration unit. I would say Liberith is probably the best unit. She's the one that came out last year. She's probably the best one you can get here. Other than that, I'll probably go after Nail or Sarah. Nail or Sarah are okay still, but I would say Liberith is probably the best one you can go after. They also have a giveaway summer. I did see something here that was kind of cool. They do have this. I don't really think it's worth it. Most of these summer units aren't even worth it. I actually got most of them and I don't really use any of them other than Liberith when it comes to Laceration, but I believe the LRs are probably better. They have a few skills that are very nice. This is the thing that I saw that was very interesting. They have, I believe it's it's one single banner. The first lap is 3,000, the second lap is 7,000, but they are paid can be, oh, it says it right here, the first can be spun with free crystals. So you're guaranteed a unit with free crystals. I believe this one is 3,000, the second one is 7,000. Or am I wrong? Am I reading? Wait, where is it? It should be this one. It says free crystals. You are guaranteed a hero. If it's free crystals, I would say that this is pretty nice. You're guaranteed a unit. Even if it's a dupe, it was still worth the 3,000 because you are guaranteed a unit. So this banner will be very nice. There is another step. There's step 2. Step 2, you're guaranteed a UR. But is the step 2 also free paid? This step up gacha can be spun with free crystals. There is only one lap with 2 steps. I'm assuming that this is free. So basically 10,000 crystals for a guaranteed UR and a guaranteed unit. Even though I am trying to save up, I'll probably do this. This is very nice. You're guaranteed something. The UR list is okay. The ones that I'm missing is Corrupt Dragon. I am missing a few of the older URs. Midsummer Advocate. Midsummer. Is that an UR? Midsummer? I don't remember seeing that one. Poster. I know I'm missing Mecha God. I'm probably missing Midsummer. I don't remember seeing that one. And I'm also missing Corrupt Dragon. So I'm missing 3 out of the, what, 9 or 10 that are in here. So I'll probably do it. I'll test my luck and hopefully get UR that I don't have. If you're a new unit, if you're a new player, this is very nice. You're guaranteed a UR. Susano is probably the best one you can get out of here. But I believe all of these are pretty nice URs. It doesn't say paid crystals 3,000 and the next one is 7,000. You're guaranteed a UR and a guaranteed unit. Sadly, you're not able to select. But the next one over here, which I do believe this one is a paid. This can be spun with 6,000 paid crystals with additional souls. This gacha is special 3 times, which only UR arcs appear. You're guaranteed one that is not held. URs. Oh, they go up to Raiju Slayer. I believe that's the New Year's UR. I'll probably do this one. That's not bad at all. I mean, whenever you want a new UR, you have to pay like 10,000 paid crystals, guaranteed. And you're guaranteed the UR. And the fact that this is 6,000 and you're guaranteed a UR that you don't have. But you're also guaranteed, oh, you're guaranteed all URs. You know, chance that you might get all 3 that are new or 2 that are new. So this is very nice. You're guaranteed. I believe it's only going to be like 3 orbs. One of them is guaranteed to be something new. I would say this is 100% worth it. Yeah, 6,000 paid crystals is a lot, but considering how rare arcs are, URs are, and the fact that you're guaranteed something you don't have, I think that's worth the 6,000. I'll probably do this paid banner. It's very nice. We also have a daily, which is very nice. I'm always up for daily spin gachas. Let's say whenever it comes to the shop, I would probably get this one. Level 1 to 120, that's very nice. Paid crystals 300, that's very nice. The Hyper Prism Rainbow Orb. They also have a UR trading ticket where you can select your UR, but that's very expensive. You know, seeing this 9,000 compared to 6,000, I'd rather use the banner because there's a chance you might get 2 new URs or all 3 might be new URs. Regardless, you're guaranteed something you don't have. So I would highly look at this banner. If you have the paid crystals, I would highly recommend doing this banner. I mean, other than that, that will be the next update. I'll go over that new unit. I don't think I'm gonna go too hard on her, but I will try to get her. Other than that, from the update before, we had a new Histomi, which is Lilaha. She's a bit difficult and weird, but if you have Yuta, she's nice against her. And if you have the new units with his special deletes her. So that's that. And next update, we should be seeing the Tower of Trials hard mode. Hopefully we do get a new UR from that, because they said that they would go up to level 100 now. So they were hyping it up. They said that there's like a good reward, so I'm hoping it's a UR. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to review this new character. Next video I'll probably review the next unit, which is Summer Kaine. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully I'm able to get her. I'm not really going to go after her, but good luck for anybody who's pulling. Like I said, I highly recommend getting the 300. I believe they're probably going to be gone. Yeah, you only have 9 hours. So by the time I upload this video, it's probably too late. But regardless, Save up your crystals. I believe that that free banner is very nice. You're guaranteed a unit. You're guaranteed a UR. And that other paid UR banner is very nice and interesting. I'll probably do it. I'm not quite sure yet. But other than that, thank you for watching.